Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to the video. Now, today's vehicle is a 2013 Chevy Cruze, and when you guys see the inside of this thing, your jaws are going to hit the floor. Alright, well just before I show you the monumental mess on the inside, we'll take a quick look around the exterior, and what I'm seeing here is a vehicle that hasn't been washed for quite a while, as the paint is looking dull and grungy, and the front end has been hammered with bugs probably all summer long. But that is nothing compared to what I found inside this car. My mouth fell open when I laid eyes on this disaster. There's literally yellow powder everywhere you look, but if you thought that was bad, take a look in the back seat. I don't even have words for this, and honestly don't know how this happened, but there's dog food and hair covering the seats and carpet, and if you think that's bad, the trunk is even worse. But just before I dive into this epic disaster, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss out on a future video. I post a new one like this every week, and if you've got the bell on, you'll get notified when they go live. Alright guys, well this car is easily right up there with one of the dirtiest cars that I have ever detailed, which means I'm going to have one heck of a challenge ahead of me today. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay guys, well while I start on the pre-wash rinse here, I wanted to let you know that episode 1 of the Studio Build series is now live over on the second channel, the Detail Geek 2. Here's a quick couple clips from the video. And just on the other side of that wall, I've got a massive 1,500 gallon holding tank. As you may know, I'm going to be documenting the entire process of constructing the new studio for you from start to finish. And trust me when I say this, it's going to be incredibly cool to see. So make sure you check out that video right after this one. Working my way around the vehicle, and I figured I'd give you some background on the car. So the owner was telling me when he dropped it off that he's had to use the car basically as a truck for quite a while now, and although I'm not sure of the circumstances that led to that, I can definitely understand and appreciate using a vehicle for work. And in this case, I guess all of that yellow powder on the inside is a pollen substitute used for beekeeping. So basically it's bee food, which is definitely the first time I've dealt with that. And as for the dog food, well, I can only guess that the owner's dogs have spent quite a bit of time inside the vehicle too. Moving to the door jambs, and thankfully the bee food rinses off really easily, so making sure to spray at a steep angle, I can get these nice and clean in just a few seconds. Okay, with the wheels clean now, I'll start prepping my wash bucket, first adding about an ounce or two of my Detail Geek car shampoo, and then filling it up with warm water, and then once that's full, I'll prep my foam cannon by first filling it nearly full with water, then I'll add a few ounces of the mega foam, give it a good shake, and it'll be ready to go. But just before I foam the car, I'm going to spray on some of my bug remover on the front end to help dissolve what's left of all those bug guts, and these bugs will easily come off during the wash stage. Okay, with the exterior clean and dry now, I'll grab all the floor mats out of the vehicle, as pressure washing them is the only viable way to get those perfectly clean. And with so much debris and dog kibble on them, I'll quickly shake and brush off what I can, and then get to work with the pressure washer. Okay, next step here is to get the seats removed from the vehicle, as there's no way I could get at all the mess hiding underneath and down the sides with them still in here. And taking a look at it all, there's just a whole bunch more dog hair, garbage, and a mountain of loose change on the driver's door side. Then I'll also get the trunk emptied out so I can remove the liner and pressure wash that too. Okay, with most of the garbage and loose items cleaned up, I'll then get this back seat removed, as it was pretty clear there was a mess hiding underneath as well. And taking a look, and my suspicions were confirmed, as there's a bunch more hair and kibble, and even a big pile of white sugar. Okay, well, working my way around with the vacuum, and I figured it was a good time to answer this week's members question, which comes from Phyllis, and it's: has there ever been a vehicle too long for your garage that you needed to leave it open? Now, thankfully, at 26 feet deep, my garage has been able to accommodate every vehicle that I've done, although on the bigger 3/4 and 1-ton trucks, I do have to open the garage door up to work on the tailgate sometimes. However, this is one of those annoyances I made a point of fixing when I designed the new studio space, as it's going to be 34 feet deep, so I'll have plenty of room to move around the vehicle, which will be really nice. Alright, well, getting started on this back seat, and all I can say is that I'm thankful this car has leather in it and not cloth, as the cleanup is much easier this way, so I'll get the majority of this stuff sucked up and then focus on stretching out the seams to get the rest. And I can also already tell that I will need to use the steamer on all the leather today, as there's quite a bit of dirt and grime really stuck on. Here's the massive amount of dog hair, kibble, bee food, and all sorts of other stuff the vacuum sucked out of this car, and this definitely takes the prize for the biggest vacuum dump ever. Working my way around the car, and for those of you who may be newer to the channel and have wondered about what tools and products I use in these videos, well, I have everything listed down in the description for you, including the extractor and carpet solution I'm using here, which is a Bissell Spot Clean Professional and lightning fast, diluted 20:1, and as you've seen, it can work magic on filthy carpets or seats, so if you happen to have dirty carpets or seats in your own vehicle, this is a machine that I would highly recommend. Here's all the dirty water pulled from the cruise today, and although it's not terrible, it's still pretty gross. Moving to the leather and spraying on some of my Detail Geek all-purpose cleaner diluted 10:1, which works great on leather if you don't happen to have a dedicated leather cleaner. I'll hit it with the steamer and brush attachment, which will basically melt off all of that stuck on grime, and then I'll simply wipe it clean with a microfiber towel. Taking a quick break from the leather, I'll start on the trim pieces I removed earlier, and I know I've said it many times before, but my McCulloch steamer is easily the most versatile piece of equipment that I have, and it really allows me to take care of super grimy areas with relative ease. So if any of you are in the market for a steamer, I'd highly recommend the McCulloch MC1375. I have the link for you down in the description, and not only is it great for vehicles, you can also use this around your house too. Now with all the leather clean, I'll apply some conditioner with a microfiber applicator pad to leave it looking and feeling like new again. Now to breathe some life back into this faded and dull paint, I'm using my Detail Geek synthetic paint sealant, which will boost the depth and gloss and leave it protected for about 6 months. But what I love most about this sealant is how easy it is to wipe off once it's hazed over. moving up to the windshield, and for those of you who struggle with getting this area clean and streak free, well, the secret here is to use some of my glass cleaner coupled with my waffle weave towel, and after wiping the area down, I'll simply just flip my towel for the final wipe, leaving a perfectly clear finish behind every time. Alright guys, well, a long 10 hours later and the Chevy Cruze has undergone an absolutely epic transformation. It is hard to believe that that's the same vehicle that rolled in here earlier today. Now, if you guys enjoyed this one, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.